Right, so WEC is back. We've finished with the European leg. It's time to go international. And first off, we have the 6 hours of Sao Paulo. Let's look ahead to Interlagos. I will start off with the schedule. I'll give local time and convert it across to GMT. Or, sorry, not even GMT, BST, because I'm here in the UK and we are in summertime still. Free practice will start at 11 AM local on the Friday, 3 PM UK. Before FP2 at 3:50 PM local or 7:50 PM UK. Then you have Saturday's action starting at 10:10 AM local, 2:10 UK. Qualifying will kick off at 2:30 PM local time, 6:30 PM UK, with Hyperpole running through till, about 4 o'clock local or 8 PM UK. And the 6-hour race itself on the Sunday, that starts at 11:30 AM local time or 3:30 PM UK time, meaning you can expect it to be done, if you're in the UK, around 10 PM. And if you want to look back to what happened last year, this was a time where Bob really harmed two particular teams in Hypercar. And it was the teams that are now the most recent winners of the Le Mans 24 Hours, Toyota and Ferrari. The lead 499P was the AF Corsa 83 in 8th. The two factory AF Corsa cars were outside of the points, the 51 and 11th, the 50th and the 50 and 12th. And as for Toyota Gazoo Racing, the 7 was in 14th, the 8 was in 15th. They finished a whole lap behind the top 10, all 4 of them. And even then, within that top 10, we had, 3 cars on the lead lap and 2 cars 1 lap down, and then the rest of them 2 laps down. It was a race that was won by Hard Team Jota in a 1-2 for the Cadillac, ahead of the 5 and the 6 for Porsche Penske, with the top 5 rounded out by BMW, and then you had the 2 Peugeots in 6th and 7th. Top 10 being rounded out by the 36 Alpine and the Privateer 963 Proton competition. Now, obviously, BOP is secret this year, and also, at the same time, we don't have Porsche, which means that when it comes to ones to watch, we'll have to think about something else. As for LMGT3, it was the Lexus from the Corvette. It was the 87 from the 81, with the top 3 being rounded out by the 10. The Racing Spirit of Le Mans entry for Barrichello, Haseclo and McIntosh, that was an Aston Martin. Top 5 rounded out by the Iron Dames Porsche, and then the second Acodis ASP Lexus. Now the thing is, this will all come down to publication of BOP, right? I mean, when the BOP comes out, the teams will know what they're going to be doing. At the same time, however, remember BOP's a closely guarded secret in WEC this season. And it, you could argue, has thrown up some interesting variations in the results. When you look at the championship standings, you will see that you've got Porsche from Toyota even. There are no Porsches in Hypercar. From BMW, from Toyota, with the lead Ferrari in 4th and Alpine. And Alpine in 5th. Sorry, I was thrown off by the fact that Van der Linde didn't do Imola. But when you look at the LMGT3s, it's TF Sport with a 2nd and 8th and a win, ahead of AF Corsa with a 6th, a 4th and a 5th, and then Acodis ASP with a 14th retirement at Spa, and then a 2nd in Le Mans. So Le Mans has put in quite a substantial amount of weighting. After all, it gives out double the points of the first 2 rounds. So, is that hardly surprising? I would say the WRT are in with a good shout. The car ran well here last year, and with a year's worth more data, potentially the other cars will have been put a bit further up the field. But heck, the Hard Team Jota Cadillac ran well in Le Mans the last 2 years. They could still be a team to be reckoned with. But I reckon you could keep an eye out for WRT. They have been an informed team, and unless they're about to be harmed by the fact that they did so well the last couple of races and last year here, I would expect them to run quite well here as well. But we could see, because of the fact that we've got so much more data now for the Genesis Magma racing cars, we could see them climb up the order as well. Could end up with a little bit of a boost for Heart of Racing too. I mean, I know that there have been There's been one car that scored points in all 3 races so far. Maybe the other one will too. As for LMGT3, it's a bit more balanced. You will tend to see the same kinds of cars perform well year on year. So I would not be surprised if you look at a Corvette or a Ferrari doing well, especially because we've got the Ferrari Evo, haven't we, this year? I mean, we've got a Porsche Evo as well, which could end up playing a role. But this is a place where you'll see a blend of cars that are good in a straight line and cars that are good at medium speed corners. So that's why you would expect something like a Lexus or an Aston to do well. Heck, Lexus managed to do well in IMSA still, and look at how old that Lexus GT3 is. It is really a true bop survivor. But I wouldn't rule out any of the mid-engine cars. I really don't know who to predict for this one. But then, with the way bop is, I don't know if there is an easy prediction in WEC this year. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section down below, folks, yeah? As always, thank you so much for watching and joining, and I hope to see you again sometime in the next week or so, because once the race is done, I will sit down and review it. But till then, until next time, bye-bye for now.